Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. From the College University Islam Palace, we are the group 4 members. We are presenting a topic on the subject of integrity and anti-corruption, which the topic is the corruption scheme of the white collar and blue collar crime. My name is Muhammad Rabi Matazu. Here is the name of the group members, and also here we have the table of content, which comprises of the topic overview, case background, the meaning of white collar crime, what is the blue collar crime, perpetrators and victims, case background 1, case background 2, and also we have impact of white collar crime, the solutions to white collar and blue collar crimes, and at the end, we have lessons learned from this research, and also we have the references. So I will pass to my colleague for the overview of the presentation, inshallah.
Hello, I'm going to continue with the first slide, which is topic overview. White collar crime and blue collar crimes are always related with deception and breaking the law. It frequently involves individuals, aliens, and organizations, wars. The impact is not only felt by the perpetrator, but the society as well. Is this what does it mean by the corruption? Well, let's find out at the end of this topic what does it mean. So, what is white collar crime? White collar crime typically refer to non-violent, financial motivated criminal activities committed by individuals, businesses, or government officials. These crimes are often carried out for financial gain and usually involve deceit, also a violation of the risk. They can include various forms of fraud, bribery, insider trading, money laundering, and other forms of corruption. In this case study, the white collar crime elements include bribery, what is the meaning of bribery? Bribery is the illegal acceptance of money by enforcement officer in exchange for approving visa applications. The second is abuse of power. What is the meaning of abuse of power? Abuse of power misuse of the foreign visa system (VLN) by the enforcement officer to facilitate the entry of individual for employment purposes under the pretext of tourism. The third one is corruption. Corruption complots between the enforcement officer and the managing director of a company, implying a network of corruption within the visa approval process. And the last one is financial fraud. What's the meaning of financial fraud? The significant difference between the actual visa fee and the illegal bribes, heightening financial and potential embezzlement of funds. The second is slide is what is blue collar crime. Blue collar crime refers to offenses typically committed by individual from the working class or manual laboratories. These crimes often involve physical force or violence and are commonly associated with activities such as theft, burglary, assault, and other illegal acts within the context of manual labor or physical work. Now let's move to case background number 1. This case happened, its location in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Individual arrested. His name is Sayyid Sadiq, Sayyid Abdul Rahman. Date 9 November 2023. Alleged scam, criminal breach of trust, misappropriation of property, and laundering political party pursue funds. His punishment was he got 7 years jail, caning $2.9 million fine for corruption. The second case, which is case number 2, which was located in Putrajaya, Malaysia. Individual arrested is enforcement officer and managing director. Alleged scam, accepting bribes for visa approval for Bangladeshi nationals. The method used exploiting the foreign visa system, VLN, for work purpose under the pretext of tourism. Bribe amount between $300 and $500 per visa approval, which equal to 1,365 ringgit to 2,275 ringgit, compared to official fee of 105. Total bribery value estimated to exceed 100 million ringgit, which is so big. The collaboration officer and director suspected of collusion in facilitating the corrupt scheme. The implications heightening concern about the integrity of visa systems and potential exploitation of foreign labor. Let's move now to number 8 slides, which is perpetrators and victims. Perpetrators include the enforcement officer affiliated with the Malaysian High Commission allegedly involved in visa approval bribery scheme. The meaning, the managing director of a company supplying foreign workers suspected of collaboration with enforcement officer in the corrupt practices. Now let's move to potential victims. The Bangladeshi national seeking visa approval through the fraudulent scheme, potentially exploited for financial gain under the pretext of tourism. The integrity of the Malaysian visa system potentially compromised by the corrupt activities of the perpetrators. From here, my colleague will continue with his part.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh once again. Here is the impact of white collar crime. Under the impact of white collar crime, we have the financial loss, legal consequences. 3 victims may experience damage to their personal and professional reputations. Perpetrators of white collar crimes can face legal consequences, job losses, and trust erosion. So we are going to take this one by one and explain it each and every one. So the financial loss, for example, it can be categorized in two different ways: individually loss and organizational loss. For individual loss, victims of white-collar crimes may suffer high significant financial losses, whether through investment, fraud, embezzlement, or any other financial schemes. How organizations can be impacted through financial loss is companies may face financial losses due to embezzlement, corporate fraud, or other forms of financial activities. Then secondly, legal consequences. How individuals can be impacted through these legal consequences is perpetrators of white-collar crimes can face legal consequences including fines, imprisonment, and other penalties, may be sentenced to them. So the how organizations can be impacted with these legal consequences is many companies may be subjected to legal actions, regulatory penalties, lawsuits, expensive, significant, and legal expenses or potential closure. And thirdly, we have victims and prey experience. How individuals, this one intimidates damage and deterioration of their personal or private and professional reputations and their prominence. Number four, we have perpetrators and the criminals of white collar and blue collar crimes can face legal consequences and shots, including fines, imprisonment, or incarcerations, and so many penalties and punishment from the squadron or from the cops or forces who are in charge to for the punishment of these criminals. Number five, we have the job loss. How job loss can impact individuals and organizations is perpetrators of white-collar crimes may lose their jobs and professional standing easily. And also how it can affect organizations, companies involved in financial misconduct and transgressions may need to downsize and face closure, leading to job losses for employees and workers. So what this means is that immediately this affects and it causes many consequences to individuals and organizations. And the last, we have the trust erosion. Basically, individuals can be impacted with this factor of trust erosion. Victims may become distrustful of financial institutions and investment opportunities. The victims, they can be less trusted of financial institutions and investment opportunities. They will have no investment opportunities, they will have no financial institution opportunities, and also this affects the organizational trust. Companies may struggle to regain the trust of clients. If a company participate or practices such kind of crime, they can be struggling to regain the trust of their clients, investors, and stakeholders after being implicated in white-collar crimes, impacted of and personal safety well-being. And also, we have the impact of effect of blue collar crime and similar to the white collar crime. Number one, we have personal safety and well-being. Okay. Okay, here we have the impact of blue collar crime. Number one, we have personal safety and well-being. Here, personal safety and well-being can be affected through the white collar and blue collar crimes. It can affect individuals and as well as it can affect organizations. How it can affect individuals is victims of these blue collar crimes, such as assaults or robbery, may suffer and have sorrow, physical and biological harm and liability with them, like emotional trauma and a diminished sense of personal safety. As well as this affect organizations, employees may experience fear and anxiety of workplace violence in a concern. Secondly, we have the impact on livelihood. Of course, this can impact the livelihood of the individuals. How this had bad influences to individuals is people who are victims of these crimes may lose their livelihood if their workplace or property is affected by blue-collar crimes. Correspondingly, these two impacted organizations, businesses may be forced to shut down temporarily or permanently due to the impact of crimes like burglary or vandalism. Thirdly, we have community impact. This basically has a wide range of effects on individuals. Like a blue-collar crime can negatively affect the sense of community and safety in residential areas, communities, societies, where people live, environments. This really has a negative effect. And also, it has a negative effect to organizations. Businesses in the community, societies, or rural areas may be negatively impacted, affecting the overall economic health of the area. As a result of a blue-collar crime, the whole economic area can be affected. It can lose its uh, integration. And the last but not the least, here we have the social disruption, or we say convulsion, social disruption or convulsion. How this has primeval impact? It has a primeval impact on individuals. The blue-collar crimes convulsively disrupt the normal routines and the normal act of daily and customary lives of individuals easily. It easily disrupts, it easily convulses the routines in the day-to-day activities of the people, because they are customary lives of individuals. It affects that easily. And how this social disruption is affected to organizations. Also, this has effect on associations, organizations, and institutions. Businesses may face operational disruptions, especially if key resources, aids to infrastructure are affected or contrived. And also here, we are moving to the paramount solutions, the major solutions to take in order to overcome or withstand the white collar and blue collar crimes in general. Number one, we have the powerful legal framework. Solutions to white collar and blue collar crimes, several prominent and major solutions can be influential if to be practiced. The powerful legal framework talks about the implementing comprehensive and extensive laws and regulations that specifically and particularly target and mark this sort of crimes can help alleviate, even aid in discouraging and preventing the potential offenders, culprits, and fugitives, and guarantee a sensible and reasonable penalty and disciplinary punishment for those who commit or engage in this kind of crimes. Secondly, we have law and decree enforcement efforts, dressing up and enhancing the capabilities, powers, and resources of law ordinance enforcement agencies to inquire into, investigate, and prosecute white-collar and blue-collar crimes are integral and indispensable. For a white-collar and blue-collar crime uh, to be protected or to be discouraged by the criminals, these law and decree enforcement agencies should be empowered, should be given a full resources and capabilities. Law ordinance enforcement agencies, they will have the power to investigate and prosecute each and every white collar and blue collar crime. And this includes specialized and technological units, and as well as squadrons, the forces, training and collaborations with other agencies. This need to be collaborated with other forces, one forces with another, combined together and form a paramount paramount agency in order to fight the blue collar and red collar crimes. And thirdly, we have the public awareness and education. In order for a white collar and blue collar crime to be overcome and to take action on, it should have public awareness and education within the communities, the societies, as well as the country in general. Educating and enlightening the public about the risks and the outcomes of these crimes is very essential. This can help individuals recognize and report or notify suspicious and fishy activities. If we aware and educate, if you educate our people in the community, we we educate them about the white collar and blue collar crimes. They know everything. So with this, it will help the squadrons and the forces agencies to be able to punish and track the criminals. This can be done through campaigns, workshops, and educational programs. And number four, we have affiliation between sectors. Sectors should be affiliated. It should be connected with each other in order to fight these crimes. Encouraging collusions and collaboration between government agencies, private sectors organizations, and civil society can lead and usher to a better collective, effective, and persuasive response to these crimes. Sharing information and exemplary practice can help prevent and detect them. And lastly, we have the international cooperation and alliance. Here we are talking about the alliance, exactly the partnership and the coordination between countries and sensitive options. Given the global nature of many white collar and blue collar crimes, internationally collaborations, partnership, and coordination between countries are sensitive options and also critically crucial in destroying this criminality. If countries get to have a combined cooperation and alliance, this will critically and crucially destroy these criminals in our society. By sharing intelligences, extradition agreements with other partner nations, and as well as mutual or joint legal and lawful assistance can help in investigation and prosecutions of outlaws and these law breakers. By employing and engaging these solutions, uh, we understand that we can work towards consolidating and reducing the occurrence and the coming up of these white collar and blue collar crimes, and this will lead to creating a safer congregations and communities in our nations. And here we according to regarding to the research we've made, there are so many lessons we've learned and we are wishing to share it. Number one, we have when faced with a right versus a wrong decision, if a person faced a right versus a wrong decision, guard against that first intentional mistake. Secondly, never knowingly sign a false document. No any staff officer of an organization should sign a false document without prescription. Thirdly, never compound or try to bury your mistakes. As a staff of a squadron or a force or an agency, you never compound or try to bury your mistakes just for your own benefits, for your own goods. And fourthly, do not follow directions from others you believe to be improper or unethical. Do not take directions from others. Do what you believe is right. And fifthly, we have no matter what your position in your organization, Lead by example. Whatever you are doing in your organization, it leads to an example to your lower ones. Number 6, avoid the perils of willful blindness. Should not be blind towards your walking. Number 7, when faced with an ethical dilemma or ethical problem, crucial problem, seek advice and counsel from others. Whenever you face an ethical or the primal issue that arises in your working or in your services, you should immediately seek advice and counsel from others people, even if the ones below you. Number 8, learn to be satisfied with what you have legitimately earned. Learn to be satisfied with what you legitimately earned, not what you illegitimately earned, because it is not yours. Greed is a vicious vice that can destroy you. Greediness can destroy a person easily. Number 9, no one is above the law. Always keep this in your mind, that no one is above the law. Number 10, honor and protect your reputation and your organization's reputation. As an organizational server, you should honor and protect your reputation no matter what by applying the above scenarios we've mentioned. Should never compound or try to bury your mistakes. Never knowingly sign a false document. Avoid the perils. If you faced any ethical dilemma or issue, seek advice and counsel from others. That will guarantee a full honor and a full reputation from you and your organizations. That will improve your reputation and it will improve your organization's reputation respectively. Also, I think this is the end from me. My colleague will take over, inshallah.
These are the references that we use in our presentation. I hope you like our presentation, and this is group number 4. I will hope you enjoy it. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.